Now let's write a simple HTML page with some JavaScript in it. So let's create a file called index.html. First element should be doc type. We'll create an HTML tag, HTML tag. This is the basic syntax of HTML. Any HTML page will have these three elements by default: body, head, HTML, head, and body. So this is to hint the browser that it is a HTML document. This is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. Inside this, I can include styling. All your styling will come here. Here, main is an element which has display as flex and width as 100%, height as 100%, justified content as center. These are all CSS rules. We will look into these CSS rules in a later video. Align items, center. I'll define h1 inline JavaScript. P is a paragraph element. Now we have written some sample dummy text here, and we have added code tags. Inside it, I have added a script string. So I want to convert this into a script syntax itself. At the end of the body, I'm going to write a script here. This is a sample script. I will explain how to write these at a later point. Query selector, all of code. What this code does is, it will select a code element here and does something on top of it. This is just an example of how to use JavaScript inside the HTML. I will show you without this how it looks, and I will show you after enabling the script. I will show you how it looks. Let's disable the script by commenting out. With the inline JavaScript, we can write JavaScript directly here, script element. Let's just uncomment this and see how it looks now. Refresh. It automatically got refreshed. This is done by JavaScript. If you see here, it has added less than symbol, greater than symbol here. That is what we did in our JavaScript code. So how it works is, as soon as the browser sees the JavaScript, it will stop rendering and execute this. It will execute this code. So as soon as the browser sees this script tag, it will automatically load it and execute the code. Suppose if we put the script not here, but in the head, what will happen? Let's go refresh. Refresh. It did not affect. Why? Because as soon as the browser sees this script, it will load it and execute it. By this time, it would not have loaded the body element. So while in this script, we are actually trying to get the body element's code element within the body's document. And we are not able to find that. We won't be able to find that. If you just try to do a console log of all code, we can find this. Reload. So it's giving node list as empty. This is an empty array. So that means we haven't found any code elements because the browser did not load the body element yet, the code element yet, by the time the JavaScript got executed. So in the back old days, we used to do this script at the end. So now we don't actually need to do that. We can actually put this script here itself. Let's do one thing before doing that. Let's move this code to a separate file. But now, let's move this code to a separate file. Let's create a new file called myscript.js. And just extract this code. One way of writing JavaScript is to write the entire code within the one web page itself. Or another way is to put it in a separate file and include that file here. Now we will put this code in myscript.js and let's format this code, format document. Let's go to index, and here we will specify the source as dot slash my script dot js. Same thing. If I go back script, you can see the script here. Let's go back to my script. Let's install. Let's move this script over to the top. Same problem we will encounter. The problem here is the code, as soon as the script gets loaded, it will execute that, and by that time, browser would not have loaded the body element. That's why we won't be we won't be able to change this code element. Let's go refresh, and if you see here, script is not changed. So to work around this, we had to put my script at the bottom. So we'll get back to this at the beginning and simply put defer here. This is a hint to the browser that to defer this JavaScript execution to the end of the load process. So let's try running this now in the browser. Same, this got executed after the page has loaded. This is how we use modern JavaScript.